Oh my god, it's there. Is that it? Shit. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I am on a very impromptu trip that I literally came up with and organised 2 days ago now. So the plan is for us to mountain bike to all of Wiltshire's white horses. And Wiltshire, if you don't know, is a county in southern England. It's not a coastal county, it's just one county north of the south coast. And it has 8 surviving chalk white horses. So a lot of Wiltshire is chalk hills, like downlands. And hundreds of years ago, people carved horses into the chalk hills and they sort of stand above towns and settlements. And because it's chalk, the horses are white, and then, you know, the green grass around them makes them really stand out. The oldest one in Wiltshire that is surviving, because there are 13 in total, but like they're not still around. The oldest one in Wiltshire now is the Westbury white horse, and that is 250 years old maybe. And the others are newer than that. Some of them are still like 200 years old, some of them are 20 years old. The Millennium white horse was obviously carved in the Millennium above devises. So yes, we're going to mountain bike around to all of the white horses, and there's already a white horse hiking trail, but obviously you can't take your bike on a lot of that trail. But on Salisbury Plain particularly, there's tons of bridleways, and so you can take your bike on those. So I've concocted a route that I hope is going to be really good. The whole thing is 130 kilometres, so 70, 80 miles. We're going to do 40 miles today, 40 miles tomorrow basically. And today we're cycling from Westbury. Like, I'm currently sat in the Halfords car park because James, my partner, left his cycling gloves at home, because, you know, you can't leave for a trip without leaving one thing at home. So that is the thing we left at home. So we've come to Halfords in Trowbridge, which is the nearest bike shop that we could find. So it's already 9:30 in the morning, but hey ho, it's fine. So we're now in Halfords car park. He's gone in to buy some bike gloves. I'm talking to you, and we are going to drive back to Westbury, which is 4 miles away. And we're going to park. We've got parking space on someone's drive with the Just Park app, which this isn't a sponsorship. I just love the Just Park app. It's so amazing. So we've got a parking space there. So we're literally, it's like at the foot of the White Horse Hill. So we're going to start there, leave the car there, and then, yeah, start cycling. Could probably just call this a really bougie bike packing journey, because we stayed in a B&B last night, and we're staying in a Premier Inn tonight in Marlborough. It's the summer holidays here, so like there's literally no accommodation. And because we don't, like, we cycle tour with our touring bikes and not with mountain bikes, so we don't really have any bike packing bags or anything for a mountain bike, so we have no way of carrying anything. So I'm literally taking my rucksack with like the most minimal stuff in it, basically food, and cameras. And then we've also got like a bike packing Alp kit handlebar bag with our clothes in it, and that's all we're taking. So we're traveling really light, so we can't carry a tent or anything like that. So we're staying in a Premier Inn in Marlborough, which was not my first choice, but it was literally the only place that had room, last minute summer holiday booking. So that will be fun, you know, it's fine, whatever. But yeah, so we're doing this very unplanned, but it's going well so far. I mean, we're here. We drove up here late last night after working really late, and then driving. And the roads are surprisingly busy actually, because I guess summer holiday traffic still happens at 9 PM on a 10 PM on a Friday night. Yeah, I'm really excited, even though the weather is not very conducive. It's really warm, but it's completely overcast, which isn't great, because this is actually a commission of mine for a client. I really want lovely pictures for them, but it's just really grey and overcast, and I think we're not actually going to really get any sunshine, so that's going to be a challenge. That's pretty much it. We're going to hit the road, well, hit the gravel, hit the mountain bike trails, hit the Salisbury Plain. Bye! Coming from Westbury to the top of the Imber Ridge is the of this amazing bridleway. It is really rocky. It would be incredible coming down. There is no way I can cycle up it. So it's going to be a long push to the top. The interesting thing about riding on Salisbury Plain is that the whole thing is a military firing range, and they're actually firing now. I can hear gunshots. But if you stay on the Imber perimeter path, then you can ride and walk here anytime you like. First white horse of the trip. We are 1 horse down, 7 to go. You can't see this because this is a really wide angle lens, but from here, which is on the Imber Range perimeter path, I can see, I'm gonna say Devise's white horse, which is just there on the hillside. I don't know how many miles away it is, not that many. And then on the hillside over there is another white horse. The Devise's is there, and then there's another one on that ridgeline over there, which might be Broadhinton. I don't know. That's tomorrow though. The danger area may be used for the purposes of military training for the firing of weapons of all kinds, including such firing from aircraft, and the carrying out of demolitions with or without explosives, and for all activities ancillary to such training, firing, or demolitions. Gutted I'm not seeing any tanks. I want to see someone just like rolling across the landscape. Where are they all? Like, I see a combine harvester. Doesn't really count. We've been foiled by firing times. Now we're off the Imber Range perimeter path. The route goes up there, but they're firing, so they're flying the red flag, so we can't go there. So now we're on a detour along a bridleway somewhere near Market Lavington. It's actually pretty lush around here. That's the ridge up there. So we're still riding just below the Imber Ridge because it's still a firing range. But it's lush. It's like this byway that just goes behind the villages here. It's pretty rough going, but it's really nice, opening all the fields. But I can see what I think is the Chair Hill White Horse on a hillside, and I can see another one as well. I don't know which one that is. But it's so funny, like I didn't really realise, I mean obviously I've looked at a map, but I didn't really realise quite how close they are all together. Like the Chair Hill one, which you can't really see, because it's just not a good camera for it. But like it must only be a few miles away, like as the crow flies. It's really clear though, even though the hill, like it hasn't rained here for ages, so everything is brown, all the grass is brown. And normally, like the reason why they stand out so much is because they're obviously chalk white horses against this blue, like lush green grass that chalk downland is really renowned for. But it's just like brown hillside at the moment because we've had a heat wave and it just hasn't rained in ages. But they're still really clear, which is really interesting. But ooh, I might be getting time for lunch because this is hard going. It's like really rough, grassy ground. This is Wiltshire for you. Beautiful little cottages. Okay, I think we have horse number 2. It's on a footpath though, so we can't ride. I'm running. Is it this? The Pusey White Horse. Unfortunately, this is the top of it. You can't actually tell it's a white horse from here. You can only tell when you're far away. So, 2 down, 5 to go. Look at the landscape though. The last horse was Pusey horse above the town of Pusey, and this one is the Alton Barnes horse. I mean, it looks really big to me, but again, wrong lens. This is a big hill. ...268 meters high. This is. It's so hot. It's like 24 degrees. And very muggy. And yeah, the views are pretty astounding though. This is like a really cool barley field, look at this. And it just goes on for miles and miles and miles. And we just saw a deer standing in the middle of it, and then obviously it saw us, got freaked out, and it was like bounding over all of the barley. It's just so beautiful. I love Wiltshire. There's something about the landscape here that's completely different obviously to Devon. Like all this chalk downland, and then all these like, it's so much farming, crop farming, and it's just so beautiful. And it's all rolling, and like all the combine harvesters are out at the moment because it's harvest time. So all the combines are working in the fields, and it's just so lovely. The ground is so dry, but like really churned up from horses and stuff. So it's like right the whole time. We just like got through this woodland, and that was like if it was so much some rain, it'd be so muddy there. So it's quite good that it's dry. Oh fuck. I'm looking for the Marlborough horse. We came down the road, which is a really fast road, busy, fast. And I thought you could get off it, but I didn't see any turnings to get to the horse. We got to the bottom of this steep road, and now I'm walking up a footpath to see if I can find the horse, so I can take that horse, which is like notoriously hard to find. I need to take it off my list. Oh my God, I'm so hot and tired. It's like 70 kilometres so far today. This is it. After this, it's like we get to the Premier and this horse is apparently really hard to find. So I also didn't bring my phone. It's back at the bottom. My phone is sort of knows where the horse is. Such a nice evening, eh? Now the sun comes out and blue sky. I've been trying to get blue sky pictures all day, and it's just been relentlessly cloudy. So now the sun comes out. Come on, horsey. Oh, this is Marlborough, by the way. Rather nice. This is Bridget Jones searching for the Marlborough horse. Tomorrow we'll do the other 3 horses. We'll find them, give them a pat on the nose. No, we won't do that, you can't touch them. Where are you, Marlborough horse? It's just not here. I have no idea. No idea where it is. It's not going to be behind a tree line, is it? Who would make a horse behind a tree line? This is a modern horse, I think. I don't think it's an old one. Surely it would just be on the hill overlooking the town. I mean, if I was a horse, ow! I have so many injuries from today. Oh my god, it's there. Is that it? Shit. Yay! Marlborough horse! Oh my god. Can't actually believe I found that. Must correct the commute highlight. Now I've come the wrong way back and I've lost James and my bike. Ooh. No, I haven't. It's fine. It's all fine. Yes. Okay, so horses ticked off. Westbury, which is the Bratton White Horse, Pusey, Alton Barnes, and now Marlborough. In one day, we were riding for 8 hours. I mean, including like lunch and stuff. So 7.5 hours. It's been a really tough day. The terrain is really tough. Definitely wouldn't do it on a gravel bike. Really glad I got my mountain bike. Yeah, I'm tired, my leg's tired. Definitely ready to have a rest. Until tomorrow. God, I don't know what that was, but I feel like it's taken off my skin with it. I think we found the Hackpen White Horse. Maybe, hopefully. We've just circled, like, past loads of stuff, but like down Bridle Pass are so overgrown. Like my legs are absolutely like red raw with bramble cuts and nettles. It's really windy up here, but you can probably tell. Where is this horse? Great. So that is 5 horses, 5 white horses done. 3 to go. It's so windy. But the views are amazing. So now we're going to go down that road there. And when we, turn around while going really fast, we should see the Hackpen White Horse behind us from a distance. So it'll look really good. Yeah, so now we are going on across the valley up to Broadhinton and then Broadtown behind it to find the Broadtown White Horse. Yeah. And then after Broadtown, it'll be the Churhill White Horse, which looks really nice. I didn't think I've ever seen it before. But I mean, I've seen it, a picture of it. And then from Churhill, we'll be going to Devizes, which has not only a white horse, which is really new, it's the Millennium horse. And it was cut in the Millennium, but it replaces a much older horse. But Devizes also has, randomly, a canal and a flight of 27 locks, all in a row. They're really cool. So they're not white horses, but looking forward to that. This is a bridleway. able to see Broadtown White Horse. Just walking up Chair Hill down to the Chair Hill White Horse. Which is 7 out of 8. It's quite a steep hill, but earth is obviously chalk. It's pretty amazing. It's just white in some places, it's completely white. So yeah, we're about to go through Oldham Hill Fort, which is a Bronze Age hill fort. That's really old. So now, Devizes White Horse. 8 out of 8, that'll be. 1 more to go. This is the Devizes White Horse, otherwise known as the Millennium White Horse. It's 8 of the 8. We've done it. Well, we haven't got back to the car yet, which is in Westbury, 10 miles away. But it's quite a flat between here and there, because we are tired. This is, I don't know how many miles we've done now. 70 miles in 2 days so far, but like, obviously most of it's off-road. There's been some mountain biking, some gravel riding. Just a whole load of toughness. It is tough, and now it's really hot. It's like 24 degrees or something and the sun's out, which is lovely, but it's obviously like amped up the heat even more. So it's quite tough, but we've done it. This is it. You can't really see the Millennium White Horse very well, and you kind of have to be right by, I think, but because it's not in a very steep hillside, it's quite hard to see anyway, unless you've got a drone or you're in a plane, I guess. Anyway, we've done it. This has been the 8 White Horses of Wiltshire in 2 days on mountain bikes. It's epic. I got a sore bum, to be honest. The ground is so dry, there's no giving it at all, so even on the gravel it's been really like it's been very like the whole time, so it's been pretty tough. Definitely wouldn't do it on a gravel bike. There would be nothing to really soak up the terrain. It's really harsh, and there are lots of single track sections as well, so it's good. Done it. Yay. Bridleway that never ends. It's been going for miles, and it's grass, and it's so tough going. It's flat though, and the ground is so dry that it's kind of cracked. It's like an earthquake has happened. It's mad, but we're so close to the end, but not like 7 miles away maybe. But I think it's all these kind of like grass bridleways, and of course like the navigation app I'm using Komoot, I don't think it can tell how like what the you know, actual going is like, how slow it is. So what looked like it was going to be an hour and a half from Devizes, now it looks like it's going to be about 2.5 hours, maybe more than that, I don't know, because it's just so slow.